Hey guys, my name is Exeter, and I'm here because I want to talk about the new Call of Duty that's coming out, really. I mean, there's not really any other way of me saying it except for I want to talk about Advanced Warfare, but pretty much, yeah, I want to talk about the new COD. So, what do I want to talk about the new COD for, though? I mean, it's coming out, there's a whole bunch of information that's been talked about by other people because of E3 and other gaming events and leaks and stuff. So, what do I really want to talk about now? I want to talk about the best gun. Now, you might be wondering, wait, but only like 2 guns have been announced. 3 if you count that shotgun that was shown during the E3 reveal. Well, actually, I want to talk about the best gun that have been the best guns that have been shown through every other COD, and then tell you how you can easily find what will be and always be the best gun in the next Call of Duty Advanced Warfare. So, let's start at our roots, MW2. So, I want to say MW2 is our roots because that's the last time I remember a pro event actually being so followed. There was a big following back then. It was one of the best Call of Duties from a lot of people's perspectives. I mean, myself, I didn't really consider it like the best or one of the best, but I considered it a very good COD. Now, I say I didn't consider it the best or one of the best because I didn't play it. I never played MW2, but I can still talk about it because I know what the things were back then that a lot of people used. So, look at that IED spot. Boom. But anyway, so, what do I want to talk about? So, if you go back then, the UMP, very, 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 very popular weapon. So was the ACR. See anything that was similar to those weapons and the weapons we use now? No? Well, you will after this video. Now, if you do already, okay, that's fine, but I'll be explaining something that you might not know, so look forward to that as well. Now, the UMP, what was so good about it, and what so many people liked, was it had high damage and low recoil. And low rate of fire, of course, because low rate of fire and low recoil, they kind of work hand in hand. But, you know, low recoil, low rate of fire, what makes that gun good? You know, it might have had some high damage, but wouldn't it get outbeat by guns that had faster recoil? Well, actually, if you're using a gun that has low recoil and low rate of fire, what will happen is it will be more accurate. And because it's an SMG, you can outmaneuver people that would be trying to kill you, and you would also get that higher kill speed because it would take less bullets for you to kill someone than for them to kill you, even if they had a higher rate of fire. Because unless their rate of fire is double yours, it won't really matter how many bullets they shoot as long as all of yours are on target. And that's just the math behind it. So, now what? Next thing. Well, the ACR. Why was the ACR so good? Because as an assault rifle, you want to have a very, very accurate precision weapon. It's a long distance rifle, pretty much, and you want to be able to hit people from a long distance, or else everyone would be using SMGs. I mean, don't you see that in just everyday gameplay? Usually ARs are the ones that are killing at long range, while the SMGs are the ones that are killing at medium to short range. Sometimes ARs kill at short range, sometimes they kill at long range, sometimes they kill at short range, sometimes SMGs kill at long range, medium, and short range. It all depends on the SMG, who's using it, and how good their skill is. Or it just depends on how good the weapon is at that time. So, now let's talk about this a little bit more in minute detail. So, in MW2, like I said, the UMP and the ACR. MW3, MP7, ACR. Black Ops 1, not Black Ops 1, Black Ops 2, because I don't really remember Black Ops 1 too well. Black Ops 2, MSMC, /PDW, and the, I guess you could say, M8A1. Yeah, burst fire weapon, pretty good. COD 4 M16, for sure. Now, that's just the assault rifle from back then, because it is a burst fire as well. Now, let's go to Ghosts. Vector, MTAR, I mean, those are the 2 main ones. There was also the Bison for one point, and the Remington. But let's just stick to the Vector, MTAR, and Remington. Those are the main ones right now. So, what do all those weapons have in common? So first, let's look at the SMGs. The SMGs all have low rate of fire. MSMC, low rate of fire. MP7 has a higher RPM, but it's still not the fastest. Vector, low rate of fire. MTAR, lower rate of fire. And yeah, so all 4 or all 5 of those weapons I announced earlier, UMP, all have a lower rate of fire. So why is this such a desired thing? Well, because when you have a low rate of fire, you don't shoot so many bullets, so the recoil doesn't go all over the place. That's one thing that a lot of people enjoy when it comes to an SMG, when they can kill assault rifles. Because an SMG versus an SMG, that's always an interesting fight, but the one with the better gun skill wins, really. The better gunslinger wins. Okay, makes sense. Now, an SMG versus an AR. Now, the AR is probably going to win, unless the UMP can have a better shot. The person using the SMG has a better shot, or else they're going to die. And that's just fact. Now, how do you get the better shot? By having the lower recoil, of course. Because if you don't have the lower recoil, then you won't have the better shot. It makes sense, because then it'll be harder for you to hit the target consistently. It's just a fact. The higher the recoil, the harder it is to control, and the harder it is for you to hit the target every single time. So, now that we have that down, now what? Well, since we have all that, now let's go to the ARs. What makes an AR desirable? Low recoil. See what I mean? Low rate of fire, low recoil for SMGs, low rate of fire, low recoil for ARs. But usually when it comes to ARs with low recoil and low rate of fire, they are pinpoint accurate and super deadly. Let's look at the M8 for example. Now I'm going to go with pre-nerfed weapons for all of these games that I'll be talking about. Now the M8, it had ridiculous accuracy. That's why it would kill in 1 or 2 bursts, and it was a burst fire weapon that shot 4 bullets. 4 bullets. Now, that isn't a very fast kill speed to shoot 4 bullets and kill someone one shot, or even more than that. But because it was a burst fire weapon, it actually worked. Same with the M16. The M16 was such a great gun just because it was a burst fire, so it was always pinpoint accurate, and it took 1 or 2 bursts to kill. Always, as long as you were accurate. So, with assault rifles, all that matters is that accuracy at long range. Now, if you can kill someone at short range, that just shows that you have good gun skill. But if you can kill those people in medium and long range, which is where the assault rifle is needed the most, then you are a great player and have good accuracy, of course. So, now, SMGs and ARs. What can we look forward to in the next COD, I guess you could say, Advanced Warfare, that will make a good SMG or a good AR, like I said before, good guns. What will make these guns good? So, first thing, make sure that when you're looking at the SMGs, it is low recoil or high damage. One of those two. Make sure it's low recoil or high damage, and if it's both, then that is going to be your go-to gun. Trust me. Low recoil, high damage. That's it. Doesn't matter about the rate of fire. As long as the rate of fire is medium, which it probably will be if it has those two statistics, then that is going to be the #1 SMG. Assault rifle. What's the #1 assault rifle going to be? Well, because stats can be deceiving, you might have to try out some of these weapons, by the way. But the lowest recoil, bullet shooting assault rifle is going to be the one that everyone wants. Not the laser one, because the laser one is going to be a special topic. But the bullet shooting ones, those are what you want to look at. Because the lasers are very special cases, because those you could just hold down and they'll keep on shooting. Now, those aren't always good though, because it will overheat, so it's a very special case. So, I hope you guys have enjoyed this commentary, and I hope you guys now understand what to look forward to in the next COD, and what makes a good gun in the past, and what will always make a good gun in COD. So, thank you for watching. My name is Exeter. And I'm sorry if this commentary seemed a little bit weird and vague, but, you know, it actually will make sense. So when the next COD comes out, Advanced Warfare, I will talk to you and prove to you that this is a correct theory.